My name's Casteel. I participated in the 2015 Boston Marathon. My endurance sports background is in running. I started running actually when I was a little kid. My dad used to get us out before school started to run around the park, and oh my goodness, I hated it. When I was a grown-up, and I say grown-up in my mid-30s, I decided that it was time to get in shape, do something about how I looked and how I felt, and I started running. I ran the Boston Marathon for the Arthritis National Research Foundation. I ran for them because my life took a big change in 2011. I was running competitively, I was succeeding, I was pretty much what I would call at the top of my game. And all of a sudden, I guess after some aches and pains here and there that I always thought were running injuries, it ended up with being more than that. I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, and it dramatically changed my life. I went from being able to, sprint and run 5Ks and 10Ks whenever I wanted to whereas I was having a hard time just going up the steps of my house. Through great medication that we have now for rheumatoid arthritis, I was able to once again finally start to run, do some cycling, cross training, and I was able to run again. But it definitely took a while before I could get back up to where I was. Racing for a Cause completely changed how I felt about not just racing, but running in general. When I qualified for Boston, I had already been diagnosed with RA, but I felt great. The medication was working, I was getting my strength back, I had taken really good care of my diet, and was pretty much felt like I was at the top of my game again. And I qualified and felt great. And initially I thought, well, I'm gonna go there, I'm just gonna show them what I've got. I'm gonna do my best and hit that course. I heard it was a tough course, but I was ready. And unfortunately, things started to change again, like they often do with RA. My body started to rebel against itself again. I started having a lot of pain, and training got really difficult. That's when I decided that maybe I needed a different reason for why I was going to go to Boston, because it got to the point where I wasn't even sure if I was going to make it. And I definitely wasn't going to hit the goal that I had of, crossing the finish line and the big number and lights and all that, So I thought, if I'm going to go, I need another motivation. I need another goal. And I started thinking about the people that had RA that couldn't even do a 5K or even walk around their block could sometimes be painful. I thought about my girls and my kids that have asked me before, Mom, do you think I'll ever get this? And my answer is, I don't know, but if you do, I hope that there's a cure. So I decided to turn Boston to, instead of racing for myself, a race for rheumatoid arthritis and other autoimmune disorders. And that's when my attitude about Boston and running for it completely changed. It gave me a whole new outlook. It gave me a whole new goal, a whole new purpose. I didn't care what my time was going to be. I didn't care about, finishing a big, band of glory. I just wanted to go, raise money, raise awareness, and know that I did something for somebody other than myself. If I met another person that was considering raising for a cause, I, without a doubt, would tell them this is the way to go. And even runners that I know now that don't do it. If you ever want a goal, if you ever want to just do something that's more than about yourself, this is a perfect way to do it. It gives you more of an accomplishment than to just go out and do your own PR. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's a lot to be said with setting your own goal, reaching that accomplishment. But boy, when you do something that just impacts so many lives other than your own, there's no better feeling. I chose Arthritis National Research Foundation as my reason to race. What's yours?